Welcome back. I made the trip so you wouldn't have to watch me do so. You're welcome. I'm reckoning that all three pollen types could have been grabbed in one fell swoop. But I didn't. So this is the reality we're at now. At least we got a shortcut. It also would have meant 3 active debuffs on Jimmy. Take that for what it's worth. At least we were able to resolve the sick one. And, well, sleep one. And I presume we could have resolved the sick one, too. Unmotivated, unguarded, uninspired. But at least clean getaway has priority. Visiting the final buddy bee? No. Not interested. You're welcome. Okay. You're welcome. Nah, it wasn't too much of a hassle. We learned something in the process. About medicine. It was a teaching experience, wasn't it, everyone? Not bad. Now that I got those delivered, let's nuke for old time's sake. Could stand here, get some fights in with the fountain right there. Level 9. Why don't we actually secure that delicious level 10? How about that? Let's get ourselves a level 10. And then I'll be done. Unless, you know, Super Rad Ghost comes along. I think even then. I'd rather save my strength to see whatever's inside. Alright, good. The power to have enemy startled. Delicious. At first turn. That's how we're gonna dunk on the Super Rad Ghosts. I hope. Do 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 do. And the fact that some of these encounters are showing up as red exclamation marks seems to me that we are not overpowered for this area. I think. Means that whatever we encounter, I think is going to be interesting. Well, it'd probably be interesting anyway, but it'll be some gameplay challenge. Unless we don't have a boss fight. In which case, that would... Well, fuck. Jimmy's empathy is not boundless, and there is an undercurrent of anger and frustration. Hardly directed at himself. Used all the big people words he had in his head. Holy shit. Okay. I'm now worried about Lars countering a physical attack on Jimmy and derailing the weak point I'm going to set up. I also don't have called shot on the board, so oh well. That's fine. Why don't we yell psych super loud to see if I can keep my dream alive? That way Jimmy doesn't act. Gotta make sure not to attack with Mom. Could have also used analysis on combined with focus as well as molecular beam. Force a habit doing it with a black fountain, and Jimmy's quicker, so you'll just have to be disappointed, Andrew. That wasn't a crit, but it was a nice amount of damage. I'm digging this fight. Having Ghost Fire instead of Combust here would have been better. Oh well, at least I don't have to cycle back to Pumpkin to run Mana Burn again. The low-level goon of old. Nice to see you again. Let's keep guarding with Lars. Black Fountain. Let's give Jimmy a regular Shaco Cola. Molecular Beam. Not having any issues. Lars is able to regenerate his health fine, just fine. Let's renew the Undulate right now, though, in case I want to do something else next turn. Jimmy smirks like he knows something you don't. Forgot how delightful that damn thing was. Good thing I have that extra magic defense. Lars heals so damn much. Oh my goodness. That's fucking crazy. I love it. I love Molecular Beam having no cooldown, although it costs a whopping 120. You. Need to exercise my God-given right to go nuts, damn it! Well. Enemy Jimmy will. Not us so much, huh? Goodbye, inputs. It was fun. Well, I had you. And, I was definitely quicker than Mom is. Renew that undulate. Woof. If I were Pumpkin, I could convert some of my health into Monse. That's not an instant thing. Whatever. Give Lars a high five. Renew that Toxicosis. And run Metabolize. Combine that with giving Jimmy a wasted inputs. Great, glad we did it. Don't have to heal Lars anymore, at least, so there's that. My red build squadron does not have a group startle. Also does not have the God-given right to go nuts about that rampaging that happened. Oh well. It's fine. I'll try not to be jelly. And it's the first time I've used the matter transfer ability. Neat. Let's use another Super Choco Cola. Sure. Not this time, asshole. There we go, cycling now to Rumble Bear. Ya boy Grumble. Renew that undulate. Even though I have another turn of it. Just in case. Woo! Woo! Worried about a group nuke hitting me here. You think Mom will act quick enough to psych out Jimmy? What an odd thing to say. Sure does. A group nuke for you, jerk. Not yet, anyway. Now you can have it. Comforting smile for everyone, cryodynamics. Get a karma release going. Not enough. Ooh, nice crit. Another nice crit. Of course, what an odd time for me to use Karmic Release on the enemy that resists physical damage, right? And it looks like finally we have the 50-style vampire. Got some hot vampire on vampire action. Unless I want to change form. It seems appropriate to end like this. Even though I'm thinking about Punch Tanaka. My vampire can beat your vampire. Why not, right? What if the vampire casts Reflect? Well, that'd be fucking awkward now. What the... Thankfully, Jimmy Vampire goes first. 18,000 XP. Jimmy feels a calm, sad energy drifting from the orb. Would you like to touch it? Jimmy feels the rough blanket on his skin. A loose thread tickles his arm, so he reaches up to scratch it. But he can't. Sleep has paralyzed his body. His head feels full of cotton. He tries to lift his sleep-heavy eyelids, but he can't. A machine beeps next to his head. The AC whirs on, and he can feel a breeze on his cheek. Underneath it all, he hears the sound of breathing, the soft inhalations of his mother, the congested sniffle of his father, the deep snore of his uncle, the throaty groan of his brother. Jimmy wants to throw the blankets aside. He wants to shake them awake and see their surprised faces. He wants to hug each and every one of them. But he can't. Interested to see what thumbnails YouTube gives me for this video. I'll have to pick a suggestion that avoids the spoilering of the mirror fight. Alright, before we go, you fucker. Don't think I've forgotten. About to have a stern conversation with this bastard. Or really with any bastard. I'd like to introduce you all to the I win. Begins when we startle all the opposition before the first turn. We are the ones with the bullshit power now. It is incredibly delightful to me to be able to have this power. We can kill our opponents in one turn. It doesn't matter. You better hide, Super Rad Ghost. I know I could use the blob to generate encounters more quickly. But then I would have to cycle away from blob to commit acts of violence the way I want to. It's still probably quicker. Let's do it. Head for the fountain to stand next to it. Or hell, maybe we can level up some of this too. I know you're out there, Super Rad Ghost. It's like, nope. Not me. Nothing here but us chickens. Cluck, 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 cluck. Man, Punch Knuck is awesome. Why didn't he ever use that ability when we had him? Just startling all the enemies at the start of combat. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm tempted to start running for these damn fights. Because I want one specific entity. Then I'm good. Promise. We'll move on to the next area, which will probably be that cloudy place left of Legato. Mm-hmm. He's like, nope, you defeated this central area, I'm gone. See you next time, asshole. He's the real final boss of the game, I'm sure. Whatever, we're getting more defense with the revolting blob while we're here. Let's do clean getaway. There you are, you son of a bitch. Have strong words. I want you to go to hell and die in a fire. He doesn't die. I'm like, fuck. He might not die. There's no guarantee. Thinking about like throwing like a ball at him or something. Just hack at him with your insignificant physical damage. There, I feel good. I feel good. We can cycle back to the good stuff here. But why don't we put Intimidating Stare on Freelancer, Jimmy? You'd have to start the fight as him, though. It's a fair point. I don't have a defense against that thought. Would have to start the fight as him. So let's just cycle back to Brainiac. That's fine. Okay. We're done now. Wasn't sure whether we get dragged into another fight there at the end. Wanted to save myself some time. Okay! It's a fun area. It was enjoyable. I mean, there's, it's fucking ominous. But, I cheered myself up by destroying a super red ghost. All is right in the universe. Why didn't I just come here if I was gonna buy stuff? Because I'm stupid. That's what it is. I don't like how I can go to the bottom of the screen here, but I can't do that in my items to cycle to my emergency exits. Deeply upsetting. Can't do that. That item's menu at all. Sad. Alright. It's been a pleasure, everyone. I'll think about it.